When most people watch travel channels on YouTube, they expect to see loving, charismatic people visiting all parts of the world and appreciating different cultures. However, if you are unfortunate enough to stumble upon the Pro-Life Traveler channel, what you would find would be some of the most disturbing travel videos on the platform. From touching random people, especially young women without their consent, treating them like zoo animals, making fun of disabled children, and much more sickening behavior, leading us down into the rabbit hole of one of YouTube's most disturbing travel channels. September 23rd, 2022. A man named Sim, who had recently left his European life behind to live permanently in the Philippines, would create the channel Pro-Life Traveler to showcase his adventures, visit beautiful places, and share his experiences of local life in the country. And at first, that was how things seemed to be. In his first ever video on the channel, he showed peaceful mountain views in his area, recorded some beautiful scenery, and talked with locals in a very calm, respectful manner. People loved it, and the comments praised him for being such an authentic and funny traveler. However, this facade wouldn't last for very long. His weird behavior would start to show early on, with a video posted just a day after titled, "Finding a Wife and Apartment in a Hood in the Philippines." The title and thumbnail were already questionable, but the video itself was way worse. In it, he literally goes up to a group of random women and casually tells them that he is looking for a wife immediately.
Oh, hello, I'm looking for a wife.
Oh yeah, tira.
Is there any?
He's looking for a wife.
Is there any girlfriend? Can I find a girlfriend somewhere? Are you available?
No, ikaw ko na available. Bako na ka.
I'm looking for a wife. Can I find a wife here?
And it certainly didn't help that in the description, he literally tells the audience that he isn't single. An important detail to keep in mind throughout the rest of this video. Now, although he did brush everything off as simply entertainment, we would soon start to realize that this isn't the case at all. Because over the next few months, Sim would go from ordinary travel videos to content with very provocative titles and thumbnails just to get people to click. And when they did, they would discover some truly disturbing behavior from Sim, specifically towards young women.
What is this?
You wanna run?
Are you leaking? Where are you going? Where are you going? Damn, I think she's 11. Miss, why you don't wear a bra? It's so hard to not to look.
Hey.
Why are you sleeping?
I'm tired.
Why are you tired? I didn't know that you're gonna be so skinny and fit. But why are you like this? Why are you so shy? Okay. But how old are you guys? 18? Oh, that's good.
You see, there was now a common theme in his videos. Sim would go out and either meet with a random Filipino girl he found or harass some locals that were simply just going about their day, to the point where he was even sharing his vapes with kids, putting their health at risk just for content. However, we haven't even scratched the surface of what truly shocked me about this man. Remember that detail I mentioned about him not being single? Well, it was true. Sim had been married to a Filipino woman for almost a year, the entire time he was filming these inappropriate videos, even having a child together, which makes this clip posted on YouTube Shorts where he openly shares his true feelings about the people of the Philippines, all the more unsettling.
Them these locals, they're like dogs, you know. You go there, they get so excited, like start jumping on you and like this, you know. They have no manners, anything. Then the guys, they look so monkeys sometimes, like so monkey face. And when they're staring at me also, it's like this. What are you monkeys doing over there? You know, Filipino, I don't know what they do with the hand, you know. They wash their butt with their hand, you know. And now the butt is on my bike also, I don't like that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Buang. Buang. Then one guy didn't have an eye, like them, they all look like fucking criminals.
What you just saw was the real Sim. Behind the friendly image of a casual travel channel is a man who doesn't even respect the people of the very country he chose to live in. It's truly upsetting, and it explains why he can just leave the house whenever he wants and hang out with other women behind his wife's back. He has no respect for her at all, even in one video calling other Filipinas super hot while sitting right next to her, who just laughs it off.
A girl can be super hot, beautiful, but the teeth are black. Like they have like a black tear.
But what if I told you that unfortunately, this type of behavior from foreigners like Sim is very common in South Asian countries? There are numerous cases where Western men will travel to these countries and take advantage of the fact that they are outsiders in order to get special access to local women, whether that be through sex, relationships built on money, or other means. Especially in a country like the Philippines that typically praises foreigners who then take advantage of these underprivileged people. Though, to be clear, this does not represent the majority of the foreigners who visit or live there, leaving us with some unsettling conclusions. Sim's wife either A, doesn't care about what he does because of his status, or B, she doesn't watch the videos and is unaware of everything that he's been doing. Whatever the case may be, it's obvious at this point that Sim's channel is a terrible representation of not just Filipino women, but the whole Filipino culture in general. And yet, despite all of this, he still has a loyal community of people that support him. Even under some of his creepiest and disrespectful videos, Sim still gets comments saying how amazing his content is, how entertaining the videos are, and that the haters are simply just jealous. Jealous of what? A predator who goes around touching random women, disrespecting those with disabilities, and cheating on his wife for views? And with everything that this channel is, you'd think YouTube would have stepped in by now, right? But they haven't. No action has been taken by the company, not even so much as age restricting his videos. Everything I have discussed in this video so far is unfortunately only the tip of the iceberg for the Pro-Life Traveler channel, because there are still videos up that I didn't cover where he makes even more predatory comments about women, almost hits a child with his car, and repeatedly breaking road laws in the country. But he doesn't care. Sim recognizes that he is a foreigner and knows that most of these locals unfortunately cannot do much against him, which is truly disturbing. Yes, he does have his fair share of good and caring moments, but no amount of them can justify what he said or done to the locals in his videos. And until YouTube takes a real look at his content, Pro-Life Traveler remains one of the most disturbing travel channels on the platform. If you want to get early access to videos, channel updates, trailers, and much more from me, be sure to join the Patreon. Or if you just want to be a part of a community and talk about dark topics like this with other subscribers, consider joining the Discord server as well.